success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance.
We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage/rehearsal space insurance. Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
First, at the line, shooting 2 is Cassie.
The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Interstate Battery's Southern Indiana High School basketball starts now.
And welcome to Southern Indiana High School basketball tonight on Glycod, where we have the Floyd Central Highlanders coming in to take on the Providence Pioneers. The Highlanders at 1-4, the Pioneers at 4-1. So a tale of two fates so far in this early going. The Highlanders having played a very tough schedule, and the Pioneers really rolling after an early loss to Brownstown Central. Well, for tonight's game, I am Dr. Todd Carter, and alongside me is Coach Paul Love. We are perched high atop the end of the court here at at Providence High School to witness this Floyd Central Providence game. And Will Harper's our cameraman this evening. And Coach, just your thoughts on what we may see on the court tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, this Ryan Miller out here at Providence, he's done such a nice job. I mean, They are so fundamentally sound and the good defense, and so they're going to be a tough team for anybody to handle throughout the year. So, and then again, you turn it over to Floyd Central. They're so young. You'll see a lot of freshmen in the game.
Right.
Is that right?
Yeah, a couple of freshmen starting tonight. Yep.
Exactly, and it's we'll get into the keys of the game, but that's going to be a factor, I think.
Absolutely. So we should have a good one for you tonight. We still got a couple minutes left of the JV contest, and then we will roll through the pregame show. Had a chance to talk to both of the coaches here during our work up to the pregame. So when we come back, you will have a chance to hear first from head coach Fonzo White, new head coach for the Floyd Central Highlanders. So stay tuned, and we will bring you him in just a few moments here on Glycod.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah! 1 second.
I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
If you don't think vaping is addictive, it may have already altered your brain. The nicotine from vaping reaches a developing teen's brain within 10 seconds. This can lead to long-lasting effects like mood disorders. Plus, it can alter the memory and ability to focus and learn. Vaping can stress you out more than before you started. Get help with quitting at in.gov/vapefreeindiana or text Indiana to 873-373 to get the professional support from your own quit coach.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voyner's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're upfront with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Family-owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
Parents want to do what's best for their children. Teenagers love a party, and often alcohol is involved at those parties. While some people think that hosting those parties in their homes will keep their kids safe, it's wrong. And it's illegal to allow your teens and their friends to consume alcohol on your property. In fact, it's a felony. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to underage drinking. Funding in part provided by the State of Indiana Division of Mental Health Services. For more information, go to ourplaceinc.org.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, they might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent, Hackey Page, today.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, with offices in Jeffersonville and Floyd's Knobs. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Welcome back to the pregame on this edition of Glycod's coverage of Southern Indiana High School basketball with head coach Fonzo White of the Floyd Central Highlanders. Coach, 1-4 start, probably not exactly how you wanted to start. Some tough opponents in there. What does your team need to do better to get a win this evening?
Well, we need to limit our turnovers, and we just got to do a better job valuing the possession and taking care of the basketball. I'm pretty pleased with the way we've been playing hard with the schedule we play. I mean, I tell the guys every day that, every week we're going to be tested every game, and, you just got to get yourself battle tested for the tournament later on. As I looked last week, we were playing like one of the third toughest schedules, and then this week we're the seventh toughest schedule. So I told the guys it just doesn't get any easier with playing Providence tonight, Bloomington South tomorrow, and then Evansville Harrison on Wednesday night. So it's just one of those things where you just got to be ready to go play.
As far as this team for FC goes, who has emerged as a leader on this club?
Well, you got quite a few guys. You got Tristan Robertson, who does a great job distributing the ball for us, and you got Nathan Russian, who's kind of our leading scorer, along with him and Brock Conrad. And with Brock being a junior, Brock is playing some valuable minutes for us. And when we just got to stay disciplined and just keep the guys working together and honor the we over me.
As far as this Providence team, as you've scouted them up, anything in particular pop off the tape?
I mean, Lovin, he's a really, really good player, and then Hassie's a good player. I mean, all those kids, they play hard. Coach Carruthers is coaching at JV. He played for me at Franklin College when I was at Franklin College as an assistant coach. So, I know that, with Coach Miller and him, the program's going to play hard, and they're going to do some great things.
As far as your ball club, back to your ball club tonight, you already touched on a couple of things, but just your thoughts on, what sorts of things you just have to do tonight to come away with a win?
We just got to space the floor, value the possession, and we got to play some better Floyd defense. We got to get out on the shooters and just make sure we just be solid in our defensive stance and just making sure that we do the things that we do and, again, limit our turnovers.
All right. Good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
And stay tuned for all the Southern Indiana high school basketball action tonight on Glycod.
I'm your cat. And ever since you brought me home that day, I've been plotting to destroy you. This is 1 billion years of tiger DNA just ready to pounce. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, you could be coughing up the cash for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like meow.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com. You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com. With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball. from Glycod.
And welcome back to Providence High School, where the Floyd Central Highlanders at 1-4 are taking on the Providence Pioneers at 4-1. I'm Dr. Todd Carter. Alongside me is Coach Paul Love, and it's time for tonight's Keys to the Game. Tonight's Keys to the Game presented by Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet. And for those keys to the game, let's turn to the away team first. So to Coach Love and Floyd Central.
You know, I heard Coach White say in your interview with him that they need to limit their turnovers. I think that's going to be a big factor.
Yep.
So they cannot afford to turn the ball over. And by the same token, they need to be patient offensively and try to get good shots and make shots if they're going to stay in this game.
Okay, so limit turnovers, be patient offensively, and then turning to the home Pioneers.
You know, really all they've got to do is play their game just to continue. But I did write down that I think they need to rebound. I think they ought to limit any second shots from Floyd Central and just continue that pressure defense that they play. And one last thing, Nathan Rushing went off for 30 points in one of the last at Castle.
Against
actually.
Castle, on Saturday.
So clearly he can score, so that maybe they better pay a little bit of attention to him.
So pay a little bit of extra attention to Rushing and continue that defense, and then rebound the basketball. Tonight's Keys to the Game presented by Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet. This is also the point of the broadcast when we tell you this broadcast is authorized by Providence High School with production rights owned by Glycod Media. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all participating student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you for watching. Well, let's step aside as we roll through the pregame. We're going to hear from some more of our fantastic Southern Indiana Glycod sponsors. When we come back, had a chance to talk to Coach Ryan Miller of the Providence Pioneers. So you will hear from him when we return on Glycod.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great. The American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mac Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
In one fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
Where's Super Guy? What? No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voyner's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're upfront with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Family owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
As we count down to the tip, I'm here with Providence Pioneers head coach Ryan Miller. And coach, you're off to a 4-1 start and the one loss while I think half your team was still in football attire. So just tell me how the quick start has happened. What is your team doing well?
Yeah. Hey, first of all, thanks for being here. Appreciate you and Glycod covering our games. Off to a pretty solid start. You know, we knew, as you alluded to, that a lot of our boys, 70% of our kids, were in fall sports, and football had a nice season, a very nice run into the postseason. So, yeah, we were, we knew it was going to take a little bit of time for us to start to hit our stride, both collectively as a team and also some of the individuals to get back, our players get back in basketball form. They've been making some very positive strides. We had a great summer facing some top-tier competition, and we could kind of see that guys were stepping into new roles, and that we were pretty excited about this upcoming season. Just a great group of kids, great leadership, from our senior group, and the younger kids are coming along. So it's just been, we knew it was going to take a few weeks to kind of start hitting our stride, and hopefully we can just continue to build.
Well, everybody in Southern Indiana or anybody that follows high school basketball should certainly know Mr. Lovin's name, as he is. You're definitely your floor leader. Who has emerged along with him then on your ball club so far this season?
Yeah, of course, had a great season last year and is doing what he does for us this year. Obviously, really pleased that we got him back. But in addition to him, of course, some of our other seniors, Quentin Hesse, who's played a big role on our 2022 team, that made the run. He as a sophomore, so he has a lot of varsity experience. And then guys like Carter Lannon, Brian Wall, Charlie Scott, are other seniors that have just been great with their leadership and just toughness and bringing so many key things to our club. And then our young guys, Elijah Fuller Tucker, he's just a sophomore, and last year he saw some limited varsity minutes, and we knew he was going to need to be ready to step up this year and play a more prominent role for the team, and he's certainly done that. We've been very proud of the strides he's making. And then we have a core group of juniors in Drew Kelly, Preston Kempf, and Bryson Whitlock, who have all basically went from JV roles into significant varsity roles. So everyone's just kind of, again, over the summer they figured some of that out, and now more of that's things are kind of rounding out and coming to fruition for them.
As far as this Floyd Central team, what have you seen from them on tape as you've scouted them out? What pops off to you?
Yeah, they have size. They have some size. A lot of big kids out there, and they play hard. So we know that it's going to be key to be able to rebound the ball with some of that size and their aggressiveness that way. They have obviously a good post, a good interior presence and on the glass, and then they have some guards that can handle it, drive it, and shoot it. They want to play, typically kind of get going up and down the floor, it looks like. So we're going to need to neutralize some of those weapons they have. Their record can be, I think, a little bit deceptive right now, and that the teams that have beaten them, I believe, have a combined record of 14-4. So they've been facing some really good teams.
Well, and as far as that goes, what does your team need to do? Just a few thoughts on, what kind of things do you need to do tonight to get a win here at home?
Yeah, I think I alluded to one of them, which was just, their size. So we're going to need to rebound the basketball. We're going to need to have good transition defense. They like to push the ball. So we'll need to be on point there. Again, kind of knowing what their weapons are and being able to try to neutralize those defensively. And then offensively, for us, they have shown to throw a variety of defenses at you. So you just have to be prepared and organized in your offensive attack.
Good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
And stay tuned for all the high school basketball action tonight on Glycod.
German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
This second shift. This old pair of pants. This staycation. This brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
Homeowners, I want to apologize because we made a billboard that said affordable monthly payments, and I didn't explain that to everybody what that meant. So now I'm going to show you guys how much of an affordable monthly payment really is. So we check this out right here. If you have a $10,000 roof project, all right, you got $10,000, okay, it is only $107 a month, okay? And let's say that you have a $15,000 roof project. We'll write it here. It is only $161 a month.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Andy's Roofing in Sellersburg, the #1 shingle roofing contractor in Louisville and Southern Indiana. Andy's Roofing.
With just a few minutes to the tip here at Providence High School with the Highlanders of Floyd Central coming in to take on the Pioneers, it's time for tonight's starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups presented by Andy's Roofing, the #1 shingle roofing contractor in Louisville and Southern Indiana. And we should have a little bit of time for these, so I'll try to go through them and have plenty of time for you to take a look. First, for the visiting Highlanders, start a couple of freshmen. Landon Reed, averaging just shy of 9 points in the 5 games thus far. A 6'1" freshman. Nathan Rushing, a senior who, as Coach Love mentioned earlier, went off for 30 points against Castle and is averaging almost 16 a game. Also a senior, or is a senior. Tristan Robertson, a senior, averaging 8 and 3 rebounds. Jackson Stone, a freshman, and a 6'2" freshman guard. And then Brock Conrad, the big in the middle, a 6'6 junior who's averaging just shy of 15 points per game thus far. Now for the home Pioneers, number 5, Quentin Hesse, a 6'3 senior guard. Noah Lovin, a 6'3 senior guard, and someone that we mentioned in the pregame really carries this team on his back at times, and really the floor general. Carter Lannon, one of the starting quarterback for the Providence Pioneers, a 5'10 senior guard. Elijah Fuller-Tucker, 6'6 sophomore forward, and then Brian Wall, all Glycod, in the defensive backfield for the football team, is a 6'3 guard forward swingman and a senior as well. So Hesse, Levin, Lannon, Fuller-Tucker, and Wall for the home team, and Reed, Rushing, Stone, Robertson, and Conrad for the visiting Floyd Central Highlanders. Well, and as we count things down, I guess, Coach, let's get a quick, just any particular thoughts on this ball game as we're just about to break away here before we have the tip. Any thoughts?
Yeah, you talked about the starters for Providence, 4 of them in double figures.
Right.
So it's not like they've got somebody they can isolate and defend. So also it hit me that both these schools, a lot of tradition in their history. Floyd Central being in the Super Hicks back in,
71 and
71
on through.
71,
yeah.
Lost to East Chicago, Washington, and that's before class basketball. Providence, on the other hand, with class basketball, is a 2022 state champion. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, a lot of tradition, a lot of pride here on both sides. And while we don't have an absolute full house, we do have a very nice crowd on this Friday night. So, well, let's keep it here just for a minute longer before we jump away and for the national anthem and so forth. I put up the numbers there on this series, and this is one where Floyd is young, but Floyd is young, but they do have some size. They played a very tough schedule thus far. So. Let's go ahead and step aside, and when we return, we will have the opening tip for you here tonight on Glycod.
Tailgate or tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
Fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
Where's Cobra Kai? What? No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
From Glycod, it's Interstate Batteries Southern Indiana High School Basketball. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952. Tonight's game is brought to you by Jim Butner Auto Group, Southern Indiana's top choice for buying a pre-owned vehicle. Mack Construction, experience, reputation, solutions. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, he puts you in good hands. Clark County Health Department, prevent, promote, protect. Centra Credit Union, centered around you. State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. And by German American Bank, Skyline Chili, Clark County Youth Services, Northside Security, and Call's Body Shop. Now, courtside for all the action from Glycod on Interstate Battery, Southern Indiana High School Basketball.
Tailgate or tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, they might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
You're watching Interstate Battery, Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
We have first the team up from Holy Family. Please step forward and give them a hand.
As we return here to Glycod's coverage of Southern Indiana High School basketball, and we are getting ready for the announcement on the court of the starting lineups, but they're working with some of the young folks from the Deanery basketball team. So, Coach, this might be a good time. First of all, we'll apologize for both of us, but I know Coach Love has been dealing with a little bit of being under the weather earlier in the week, so if he gets a little raspy on you folks, our apologies. And I said with a live tree in the house, mine starts a little bit too after a while, so we'll just have to wait and see. Coach, let's just really quickly revisit our keys to the game for both teams, just while we've got this opportunity, and remind everybody that our keys to the game, as usual, brought to you by Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet. Just we were talking about both of them, but let's go ahead and revisit Floyd Central and what we said about them.
Yeah, I was real proud of myself because I heard Coach White say 2 times, limit the turnovers, because they're going to be under pressure. You know that. So they better be able to handle the basketball and make good shots.
Okay, and then for the home Providence Pioneers.
Yeah, again, Coach Miller and I agree. Rebounding could be a key.
Yep.
Floyd Central's got some inside power, but more than anything else, they just need to put continuous pressure on this young Floyd Central team. And Nathan Rushing, I have not seen him play, but anybody that scores 30 points in a game, they must be able to shoot the basketball.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, right. Exactly. That's just one of those things. By any rights, you could score that well. Well, and against a team like Castle, that I know contends year in and year out. So that's one of those where obviously they I'm sure tried to make adjustments on that as they went along. Let's also take this opportunity just briefly. We don't have a huge upcoming schedule as we have the holidays upcoming, but on Tuesday, December 19th, Central Kentucky game, Henry Clay at Dunbar, and then off through the Christmas holiday. And then on December 29th, I will be with Jeff Cooper for the Silver Creek Holiday Tournament. The consolation game starts at 6, and the championship immediately follows that first game around 7:30, give or take. And the oldest tourney in the state with the same 4 teams. So Silver Creek hosting Charlestown and Clarksville and Providence in that tournament. So make sure and tune back in for that one, as that's such a fantastic atmosphere for high school basketball. And this also gives us a brief opportunity to, again, look at our starting lineups, I hope.
Got a nice crowd here.
Yeah, good crowd.
I don't
Absolutely.
know if our viewers can see what's going on center court, but there's a lot of bodies out there. They really hyping it up.
And I will apologize, folks, for a little bit of lag on the video. Hopefully, as we go along, typically what happens is the crowd settles into the game. That tends to settle down a little bit, and hopefully that will begin to go away. So out to jump center, Elijah Fuller-Tucker for the home Pioneers, and Brock Conrad for the Highlanders. Conrad tips it to Landon Reed, and then quickly ahead. Wow, big shot there from Jackson Stone, who started in a nice way for the... Oh, I'm sorry, they said Conrad, but I don't believe so. I thought that was 22. Yeah, it was by Stone there. I was waiting for the correction. Jackson Stone, the freshman. Now Lovin with it, takes it inside, gets it on the rim, couldn't get it to go. Rushing down with the board, keeps Fuller-Tucker on his hip. Oh, trying to lead for Conrad and could not make that happen. Let's see if we got that original shot for you on the replay here. High off the glass and through for Stone.
Interesting full court pressure by Floyd Central.
And up and in there quickly by Wall. And that was Reed trying to get inside. He hits the deck. The ball comes out to Providence. Lovin with it. Guarded by Robertson. Gives it up to Hesse. Hesse for three off the back iron. Conrad down with the rebound. Quickly up to Rushing. Cross court. Into the corner. That's Robertson. Robertson, the Highlanders starting football quarterback. Rushing into the lane. Gets his man to overplay, and good for two. Good ball movement early by Floyd Central, and interesting press, as you said, 2-2-1 zone. Lovin into the center, breaks the press, and got really a pretty good shot, wasn't it, Paul?
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't go in.
And then on the other end, running the floor there was Stone, Jackson Stone, with his second bucket of the game.
Floyd Central off to a good start.
Wall trapped, tried to get it to Lovin, and Stone knocked it away. So again, a couple of freshmen in the lineup. On to Rushing. Fuller-Tucker and around. Lovin still can't get it to go. And ball out of bounds and off of Providence. So Floyd as Reed triggered into Robertson. Robertson, step. And a tough shot there, meets the side of the backboard. Fuller-Tucker, Conrad comes down with it, spins, and gets it to go. His first bucket of the night.
That's that rebounding again.
Yep.
Second shot.
Brian Wall with it, looks to drive into a double team and a foul. Good time to remind everyone of the new foul rules. Starting with the 5th on a team in each quarter results in 2 foul shots for the opponents. Fouls reset after each quarter.
Nice pass.
And nice basket there by 11. And as you said, Coach, good pass. Feed him the ball. Reed at the elbow gets to Conrad. Through the hands of Robertson, but he corrals. Trying to find Brock Conrad. Good defense there by Brian Wall. Going to be out of bounds to the Highlanders.
Trying to get the ball down in the paint.
And we've got a timeout. Let's see who that's. Timeout Floyd Central. So we will take a brief timeout. And when we return, we'll have more high school basketball for you here in the first quarter on Glycod.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
We were back just late for a three-pointer by Landon Reed, who hits from the near corner for the Highlanders and gives them a 11-4 lead. Wall stymied in there, but the ball pops out. Fuller Tucker hammered as he goes up for the shot at the right side of the rim. So the 6'6 sophomore will go to the line. Eyes it and couldn't get the roll off the front of the iron. That foul was on Nathan Rushing. Second off front iron. Robertson corrals. Gets it to Rushing. Finds Conrad. Oh, good defense, though, by Fuller Tucker. They're going to say it grab. I thought it was good defense. Instead, it was a hold.
You know, we talked about the keys to the game. Floyd Central out-rebounding Pioneers 6-1. And we talk about making shots for Floyd Central. They're 5 of 7. So they're right on target. Now, can they do it for 4 quarters, huh?
Yeah, right. So Rushing the trigger. Finds Robertson. Had trouble corralling. And ends up throwing it away right to Drew Kelly. Kelly ahead and bucket by Hesse there on the run out. So Quentin Hesse, the senior, with his first bucket of the night. And a timeout again by Floyd Central. And we will take this opportunity again to take just a brief break to make sure we get them both in. Come back for more first quarter action on Glycod.
Tailgate or tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent, Hackey Page, today.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
As we come back to live action, rushing, pick up his dribble, finds Conrad, jump step, and got a foul down low. And it's going to be a shooting foul for Conrad. Charlie Scott, who had checked into the game for the Pioneers, a junior, commits that. Conrad with a high arcing foul shot, gets that one to go.
He's shooting it with the wrong hand, though. Oh, no, see, just left hand.
Just left hand.
Just kidding.
That one goes halfway down, pops back out. Lovin comes down with it. Wall gets it to Hesse across timeline. Now back to Lovin. Closely guarded there by Cardwell, who's in the ball game for the Highlanders. It's a little screen there. And Lovin just can't get it to go there. Good look. That one was 3/4 of the way down. And then Conrad, the big man, just dribbled into trouble there. The live ball turnover results in a 3 for the Pioneers. And that was Quentin Hesse with 5. And then the ball batted away from Conrad. That's going to be a foul, I think, on Brian Wall. If so, that's his first. Ball into Conrad. Now Robertson eyes it. Working against Lovin. Gives it up. That's Stone for 3. It was on line, but off back iron. Rushing gets the rebound and then the foul. Four fouls against the Pioneers, 2 for the Highlanders. So as of the next foul, the Highlander in this quarter, Highlanders will go to the line. Ball into Robertson. As baseline, dribbles into trouble, throws it right to Lovin. Dribbles down and trying to find Bryson Whitlock and just couldn't corral it and get the handle. Lovin maybe went about a step too deep, but I think he thought he was going to have a lane to be able to lay that up, Paul.
It looked like it. Just the first turnover for Providence.
And then immediately on the other end, the Highlanders turn it over.
That's their 4th turnover. So.
Well, we talked about that so much in the pregame that the Highlanders really needed to try to possess the ball and be very diligent with it and efficient with it and not turn it over. Around the horn, back to this near side, Hesse working against Cardwell. Now takes it back to the center. Hand off to Lannon. Lannon curls, has a lane, lays it right up with the left hand, gets it to go. And the Pioneers cut it to 1. So after a hot start by the Highlanders, things have gone stagnant. Hesse with the steal and the run out for 2. And a timeout by Floyd Central. And this time we're going to keep it here and show you a couple of buckets on the Providence end. First, the one from a few moments ago. Run right down the lane. And then the steal and run out by Hesse, which gives him 7 in the early going. No, in fact, let's see. Did he? No, I'm sorry. He had the curl down the lane too. 9. I'm sorry, of the 13 for Quentin Hesse, the senior, 6'3" senior. So, that's a heck of a first quarter. That's good work.
Yeah, I guess. They've made 5 of their last 6 shots too. That makes a big difference.
Robertson. Cardwell baseline, and they're going to call a foul. This one's going to go against Bryson Whitlock.
Whitlock, his first team fifth. Line shooting 2, number 13.
So it's going to send Austin Cardwell 80% thus far for the senior, but he can't get that one to go. So just a tenth shy of 36 seconds left, but any other fouls by Providence in this quarter will again put Floyd Central on the line as Austin Cardwell, senior, eyes the second. That one will go and ties the ball game. Providence, I'm quite certain, will be happy to hold for one here. Lovin with it against Robertson. Gives it up to Lannon. Back to Lovin. Little screen there. Lovin breaks free, swatted out of bounds, but
big foul.
Oh, yep. Yeah. Gonna send Lovin to the line for 2.
Conrad.
So Conrad's first, but Lovin with the chance to put Providence ahead, headed to the quarter break. And first slices through for Noah Lovin, 6'3" senior. Eyes the second. And it's through as well. So 2 points through from Lovin. Reed gives it up to Robertson. 3/4 court shot won't go, and that sends us to the break. So at the end of one, the Pioneers have 13. Floyd Central, have 15. Floyd Central has 13. Come on back, second quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
Don't think vaping is addictive. It may have already altered your brain. The nicotine from vaping reaches a developing teen's brain within 10 seconds. This can lead to long-lasting effects like mood disorders. Plus, it can alter the memory and ability to focus and learn.
So as we are back here for the second quarter, Providence will get the ball first in this second quarter.
Shooting pretty good for both teams. Both of them right at 55%. Floyd Central 5 of 9, Providence 6 of 11.
And I believe I gave Quentin Hesse credit for that one cut down the lane, and that should have been Carter Lannon, I believe, number 12, who actually made that bucket. So Providence with the ball first. Lovin trapped on the baseline, gets it out to Fuller Tucker. Now Wall Oh, nice pass into Hesse, up and in. Nice look there. And Providence extends their lead to 4. Floyd been a little bit stagnant here from about the 2.5 minute mark to go in the first quarter on. Reed draws the foul. So he will head to the line to shoot 2. 83% free throw shooter.
Foul number 13, his second, team first.
The freshman averaging just shy 9 points a game. Makes the first. Well, apologize there, folks. I realize I had the score all goofy there for a moment. My sincerest apologies on that. It's right now 17-15, Providence in the lead. As Floyd has rushing, now to Reed, and then a foul, offensive foul, away from the ball. Quentin Hesse took a player control foul there from Nathan Rushing. That's his second. And it looks like Rushing may come out of the game at the next break. Lovin for 3, buries it. Here comes Reed and gets it to go, and the chance for one more. Nice drive there. So Charlie Scott with his second foul. See if we can quickly, before the foul shot, show you a shot at the other end. Nice Quentin Hesse up and under. Now back to live action as Reed tries for the N1. Can't get it to go. And then a shove, and it's going to go back to Floyd Central. Brock Conrad ended up with that ball. And there was a little push underneath, and that's again on Scott. So quick 3, and he will check to the sideline. Plays soccer and also the kicker for these Pioneers on the football team. Conrad, spin move, left hand, can't get it to fall. And they're going to say a push. I think on Jackson Stone. Freshman saying, who, me? Not me. Lovin, right behind the arc, buries it. Noah Lovin, double digits. And then the ball coughed up. It's going to be out of bounds to Floyd Central as Providence just couldn't get the handle on it after they forced the turnover. Ball. And that's McQuigg. Carter McQuigg with it. Gets it down to Conrad for 2. Lovin directs some traffic there. Lovin down underneath from the free throw line, guarded by Reed. Tough shot there. Conrad comes down with it. Robertson, spin move. Can't get it high off the glass. McQuigg, though, gets it to go back up and in. So the sophomore with the putback bucket cuts the lead to 2 for the Pioneers. Ball in the corner. Hesse hits the 3. So 12 for Hesse unofficially. Ball knocked away from Robertson. Hesse was in on that, I do believe. No, it wasn't. I'm sorry, he comes in after the fact. That was Brian Wall. I saw the 5. So the all-glycod defensive back from our Southern Indiana all-glycod football team there ends up on the hardwood. And then 5-second violation. Cardwell couldn't get the ball in. Noticeably, too, Paul, that those sorts of situations, the Highlanders had been pressing out of that to some extent, but those sorts of situations, but they've called that off for the time being.
Well, I think they're just changing up their defenses, trying to create some havoc for Providence. What's going on here now?
I don't know. They're Providence, they seem to be talking it over, see how they want to run it, and Floyd Central not coming out on them. Coach Miller trying to call a play. In the corner, Lannon back out. That's Preston Kemp, the junior, for 3. So the junior comes into the ball game and hits one from behind the arc. And then some pushing and shoving and shoving and pushing. Brian Wall's going to be whistled for that one away from the basketball. So it'll be Floyd Central ball underneath their own basket, but Floyd Central has had trouble with this entry pass, Paul.
They have indeed. Again, that's that Providence defense for you.
So Cardwell to trigger. Now the officials talking it over.
What is the conversation there? I don't understand.
I'm not sure exactly. And were they saying something about possession arrow? I don't know. I think so. I think they were saying something about possession arrows to go to the way of the Pioneers. So I will change it on our scoreboard as well. But the foul comes. So 5 fouls against the Pioneers in this quarter will send Floyd Central to the line the rest of the quarter, and Conrad with a chance to cut into this lead with the clock not moving. That one off the mark. Lovin comes down with it. And Hesse in trouble, gives it up. And then we're going to have a foul.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
I think it's a good call, look to me.
So that's Preston Kemp with the player control foul.
Yeah, he was driving the lane quite well and then just didn't jump stop like he needed to.
So that, with that, Floyd will be shooting the bonus from here on in.
Providence in zone defense.
That's Calvin Floyd, new in the ball game. Hits the deck, but Conrad will shoot the long two and gets it.
That was just a 2, was it?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Couple feet in front of the line. Lovin into the corner. Now back to Lovin. What a shot, but Preston Kemp comes down with it. Carter Lannon. Now back to Lovin. Dish. And up and in for Whitlock.
Good penetration by Lovin. Nice pass, nice assist.
Keep that ball moving, and good things often happen. Robertson for 3. Off the iron. Floyd follows. Can't get it to go, and then battle for the board. This one's going to go against Floyd. So Calvin Floyd, senior from Floyd Central, with his first foul. Kemp looks. It's a Dassey. Lannon now with it. Looks to drive. Goes right around Conrad. Lays it up and in. So 11 gets another 2. As the Pioneers just kind of slowly extend this one away, down to 9 now. Floyd with good ball movement, just can't get the shot that they want. Ooh, smacked away there. That was Whitlock knocking it out of bounds. Cardwell to trigger. Oh, throws it into traffic, but Conrad went up and got it, and then Lovin just takes it away. Little give and go there with Lannon, and Lovin in the paint. Buries it. He's feeling it now. Missed his first 3, I think. And now very much feeling the bottom of the basket. And Conrad fouled this time. He will go to the line for 2. And Conrad actually heads to the sideline for a moment just to see. He's got
a blood on his eye there, I think.
Got a little blood over his eye.
Nothing serious, but they got to stop play there. He can't play with blood.
So an official timeout for the second quarter. So we will take this opportunity to take a brief timeout. Back with more here on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms. Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Back to live action as Nathan Rushing elected by the Floyd bench to go to the line for Brock Conrad. And makes both. So Rushing makes both. And then Conrad will check out.
They're wondering if he can come back in the game.
Yeah, I think they're going to make him stay until the clock runs. I agree. Yep. So yeah, he will check in the next. As of the next dead ball.
If there is one.
If there is one. Rushing, though, with 2 fouls, doesn't want to pick up number 3 in this last 30 seconds. And obviously sort of playing out of position in Conrad's spot inside. Providence happy to hold for the last shot. Lovin now with it, guarded by Robertson. Gives it up to Hesse. 11 seconds.
He got the ball in his hands.
And Lovin shoots it, drains it. So Lovin with the shot at the buzzer to make it Providence 37 and the Floyd Central Highlanders 26. And with the 11-point lead, for the Pioneers, we will go to the halftime break. We'll get you scores of local interest and absolutely go through our halftime stats when we return here on Glycod.
Vaccines help fight infections. When your child gets vaccinated, their immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades their body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide your child with the best protection against serious diseases. The Clark County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, please visit clarkhealth.net. Clark County Health Department. Prevent, promote, protect.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
Parents want to do what's best for their children. Teenagers love a party, and often alcohol is involved at those parties. While some people think that hosting those parties in their homes will keep their kids safe, it's wrong. And it's illegal to allow your teens and their friends to consume alcohol on your property. In fact, it's a felony. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to underage drinking. Funding in part provided by the State of Indiana Division of Mental Health Services. For more information, go to ourplaceinc.org.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Centra Credit Union for banking and financial services that are centered around you. Visit Centra.org.
Do the best you can.
As we return to high school basketball here, Providence High School, and at halftime, set that correctly, at halftime where it's 37-26 with the home Pioneers leading Floyd Central after Floyd got off to a pretty hot start. The Pioneers just shooting lights out, and Paul's going to cover that in just a moment. I'm Dr. Todd Carter. Alongside me, Coach Paul Love and Steve Bird, our executive producer this evening, and Will Harper running the camera for us here tonight on your Glycod Southern Indiana production. Well, let's go ahead and give you those team statistics, our halftime stats presented by Centra Credit Union, centered around you. And Paul, will let you try for that.
Yeah,
try for those, and if the voice gives out, I'll see if I can't pinch hit.
No problem. 9 of 16 for Floyd Central in the first half. A really good 56%. They were 7 for 11 from the free throw line, 64%. 1 of 4 from three-point line, 25%. But they turned it over 8 times, but they got 13 rebounds, so those kind of offset one another. Providence, on the other hand, they shot even better. 15 of 23, 65%. They were 55% in the first quarter, 75% on 9 of 12 in the second quarter. For the half, they were 15 of 23, 5 of 7 from three-point line, 71%, and 2 of 4, 50% from free throw line. Just 2 turnovers, but only 6 rebounds.
All right, so those are your stats. What jumps out at me are the 2 turnovers versus 8 for the Pioneers, and then that 71. Well, not just the 71%, but really even 65 from field goal. Although both teams, if you shoot over 50%, you're doing well. But that 71% from 3 certainly stands out for the Pioneers. Okay, let's go over individual scoring briefly here. The Floyd, this is very unofficial, folks, but I have Brock Conrad leading the Highlanders with 8. Landon Reed has 7, 4 apiece from Nathan Rushing, who sat most of the second quarter with 2 fouls, and then came in and made those couple of free throws. 4 for Jackson Stone, and 2 from Carter McQuigg, and 1 from Austin Cardwell on a made free throw. The Pioneers paced by Noah Lovin with 14. Quentin Hesse has 12. 3 for Preston Kempf on a made three-point bucket. And then Carter Lannon, Brian Wall, and Bryson Whitlock with 2 apiece. And I hope that totals 37. And that's the individual scoring. So again, top scorers Noah Lovin for Providence with 14, and Brock Conrad for Floyd Central with 8. And let's go ahead and jump aside. And nope, I got to do one more thing before we do that. I want to make sure and let you know that our scoreboard down below is brought to you by the Clark County Health Department. Are you up to date on your immunizations? For scheduling and more information, contact them at 812-282-7521, 812-282-7521. So our thanks to the Clark County Health Department for sponsoring our scoreboard. Well, let's cut away, and when we come back, we'll try to get you a few replays before we start the second half. Stay tuned for second half action here on Glycod.
Makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Homeowners, I wanted to apologize because we made a billboard that said affordable monthly payments, and I didn't explain that to everybody what that meant. So now I'm going to show you guys how much of affordable monthly payment really is. So we check this out right here. If you have a $10,000 roof project, all right, you got $10,000, okay, it is only $107 a month, okay? And let's say that you have a $15,000 roof project. We'll write it here. It is only $161 a month.
This second shift, this old pair of pants, this staycation, this brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
If you don't think vaping is addictive, it may have already altered your brain. The nicotine from vaping reaches a developing teen's brain within 10 seconds. This can lead to long-lasting effects like mood disorders. Plus, it can alter the memory and ability to focus and learn. Vaping can stress you out more than before you started. Get help with quitting at in.gov/vapefreeindiana or text Indiana to 873-373 to get the professional support from your own quit coach.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
Providence will get the ball first here in the second half by possession arrow, and it looks like the starting lineup for both teams comes back on the floor. So that's Reed rushing, Robertson, Stone, and Conrad for Floyd, Hesse, Lovin, Lannon, Fuller, Tucker, and Wall for Providence. And Lovin for three. He starts it off right.
Uncontested.
17 already this evening. Already two better than his tally against Scottsburg the other night. Conrad to work underneath as well. But yet on that 3-2 exchange, that Providence lead, it's still increased. Nice pass and bucket. So Hesse with the bucket on a great pass underneath. Rushing. Tries cross court. Stone steps back for the three. Off the mark. And Hesse ends up with it to Wall. Quickly ahead. That's Lannon. Gets it to go. And chance for an extra. So Carter Lannon on the pitch ahead, has the baseline, gets it to go, and the harm. So Reed whistled for his first foul, and Lannon, chance to extend the Providence lead. It won't go. And then a slap. I think that's going to go against Wall. It does. So that's his third. So just underway here, third period. But Providence certainly picked up right where they left off. And bucket there by Reed, and are they saying waving it off? They are. Yep, sure are. Player control foul against Reed. That's his second. See, before we get too far along, if we can show you that. So no bucket, and Providence with the ball. Lannon cut off from the drive. Give and go there to Wall. Oh, nice look for Fuller Tucker. Couldn't get the dunk to go, though. And then ball off and against Providence, Floyd's ball. Just wouldn't go there for the young man. So under 6 minutes here in the third quarter. Curling. Robertson hits the deuce. That's his first bucket unofficially by me. Lovin. He just makes just enough room and keeps his head on the goal and gets it to go in for 19. Cardwell with it. Looking left, gets down underneath. Ball up on the rim. It won't go, but Wall, and I believe that's his fourth. Reed knocks home the first. As Rushing checks back in the game. Reed makes both. Scoring right at his average already this evening. Came in 8.8. He's got 9 on the night. Lovin drives, spins, can't get it to go. Conrad comes down with it, needs some help there. There's it out ahead to Rushing. Oh, and Rushing trying to get it back to Conrad. Airmails it to the first row. Highlanders really, more than anything, need defensive stops here because they've gotten some offense, but that young man, Noah Lovin, who couldn't get that one to go, and that was a stop, but yet ball tipped out of bounds there. Going to stay with the Highlanders. But, and we've got a timeout on the floor by Providence, so we will take a brief timeout as well. When we return, we'll have more third quarter action here on Glycod.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
As we return to live action, 4:24, Pioneers 46, Highlanders 32 from here at Providence High School. Rushing, can't get it to go from the baseline. Hesse with it. Lovin looks. Back to Hesse. He's been quiet so far this quarter. Nice look there. Gets it to Charlie Scott. Gets the bucket and the chance for the and one. Scott eyes it. Can't get it to go. Conrad skies for the rebound, but nearly knocked out of his hands. Robertson off the back iron. Cross-court pass. Nothing going there. Back in the hands of 11. Gives it up. Hesse for three. Splash. So Hesse now with 17. So I said he's been quiet, but that gives him 5 for the quarter, so that's not so quiet anymore. Conrad has it swiped. Robertson ends up with it, though. Back to Conrad. And that was contested. Stone tries to come up with it, and a whistle. Stone stepped on the inline. And ball off the feet there, and Robertson ends up with it on his back. Jump ball. And my fault. That sends the possession of Floyd Central way. Rushing. Crosses timeline. That's Calvin Floyd with it in traffic. Gives it up, rushing, baseline, gets the floater. Can't get it to go. There's a whistle. And not sure, we had a little push and shove there. Bryson Whitlock taken aside by the referee. See who that's going to go against. It is against Whitlock. That's his third. So rushing. Gets both to go. He's got 6. Driving Lovin, and going to be a little push there against rushing. That'll be his third.
Pretty obvious. Providence likes Lovins to have the ball. He controls that offense.
Yep.
There he is again.
And underneath. And turnover, rushing, shoots the 3. That's offline. Conrad gets the board. Couldn't get the put back to go. Fuller Tucker comes down with it. Gets it to Lovin. Trying to find, did find Kempf underneath, but just ball a series of passes. See if we can show you some of that. Even though the ball just went out of bounds, it was interesting enough. Ending up with players on the floor and ball knocked out of bounds. It'll come back Floyd Central way.
guess it's a non-shooting foul. Non-shooting foul, so it's out of bounds, Providence. Next one will be
will be a bonus.
Yeah.
And that one goes for Reed. And Kemp couldn't get it to go, but Landon came down with the rebound. Under 30 to go here. And Hesse fouled. See who that's going to go against. Guess it's going to go against Rushing, maybe. No, it's on Conrad, his third. So it's going to send Quentin Hesse to the line.
Free throws have been a problem for Providence. They've only made 2 of 6 so far. This is their 7th, and it's good.
Hesse has 18 unofficially. Drew Kelly Jr. checks into the ball game for the last few seconds here. Gets both to go. And ball pops out of Rushing's hands, and at the end of 3, At the end of 3, we've got 53-36, our score on the scoreboard. So come on back. Fourth quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
Homeowners, I wanted to apologize because we made a billboard that said affordable monthly payments, and I didn't explain that to everybody what that meant. So now I'm going to show you guys how awesome affordable monthly payment really is. So we check this out right here. If you have a $10,000 roof project, all right, you got $10,000, okay, it is only $107 a month, okay? And let's say that you have a $15,000 roof project. We'll write it here. It is only $161 a month.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Andy's Roofing in Sellersburg, the #1 shingle roofing contractor in Louisville and Southern Indiana. Andy's Roofing.
Back to live action as we're about to start the fourth quarter. And I believe the possession arrow, yes, will go back to Floyd, since Providence possessing it first here in the quarter. And Elijah Fuller Tucker for 3. I have that as his first bucket of the night, but that's a biggie to make it 20. Nice pass there to Floyd. And ball going to come back the way of Floyd Central as a little forearm thrown at Rushing, and he hit the deck. It's going to go against Lovin. That's his first. Conrad down low and gets it to go. Hesse gets it across timeline. Providence happy to be quite patient with it at this point.
No doubt.
Fuller Tucker out with it. Couple of dribbles, hands off. Again, that's Drew Kelly, number 20, slicing through. Can't get it to go. Rushing comes up with it to Robertson. Pass down to Reed. Reed sets, hits the three. He's got 14 on the night. And then Reed hits the deck. No whistle. Ball just taken away from Fuller Tucker. Rushing, thought about the three, drives it. Gets it over to Floyd. Floyd hits the baseline, Jay. So a little flurry here by Floyd Central. Kelly kicks it out to Hesse. Providence wanting to slow it down. Lead cut to 11. Fuller Tucker can't get that one to go. Gets the follow, though. Rushing for three. Rushing with 9. And all of a sudden, we're a 10-point ball game. So a 10-0 run here by the Highlanders after Fuller Tucker had made it a 20-point lead. Oh, nice to Kelly, but Kelly off his foot. He does corral, though. And Lovin resets. It's a little screen. And in the corner, Wall. Rushing gets the rebound to Robertson. Ahead to Floyd. The Floyd Central faithful feeling it here, and then a foul. I think that's going to go against Lovin. Might be a little fatigue and frustration there. And a timeout by Providence Pioneers, so we will take a timeout as well. Stay tuned for more here on Glycod.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
Floyd Central has made their last 6 shots, and that has allowed them to crawl back into this and cut it to 10 after it was a 20-point lead for the Pioneers.
Two of those were three-point shots, too, Todd. Before that, they had only 1 out of 6.
So that has allowed Floyd Central to climb back into this, or at least cut it to 10, which is still a nice lead for these Pioneers at home with only 4:14 left. But Floyd Central does have the ball, rushing to take it out of bounds. And you know the Pioneers want a defensive stop here. Hence the timeout by Ryan Miller. Robertson gets it to Rushing. Finds Conrad. Stone. Back to Conrad in the paint. 4-on-1. And ball knocked away and then on the floor. Conrad dives on it. It should be Floyd Central ball on the jump.
Possession arrow to Floyd, so they don't lose it as a turnover.
And something I have lamented, Coach, I know I've mentioned this before, the fact that there's no such thing as towel boys anymore, or gals or whoever. Used to be the players hit the deck and somebody was out there with the towel fast as you could.
Yeah.
And anymore, they have to search around to find somebody to do it.
Yeah, usually they have the mops that absorb the moisture.
Yeah. Charlie Scott steps in and ably does so. So it will be Floyd Central to trigger the ball in, and then at the next time there's a jump ball situation, it will go to the home team. Give and go, and tie up there. Conrad fouled. I think that's Lovin. It was. So team third. Floyd Central with the ball out of bounds again. Gets it into Robertson. Little screen. Jump, step. Oh, ball blocked away by Wall. Saved into Conrad. Dribbles into traffic. Ball on the deck. Rushing comes up with it. Finds a streaking Stone for the bucket. And the foul. Carter Lannon whistled for the foul. Let's see if we can show you this before the foul shot. Nope, it's not going to happen in time, so I'm going to cut back to that. We'll have to show you in a minute. The free throw will not go. Stone with it, and he hit the deck hard. And he's going to be whistled for the foul. A little push and shove, I do believe. Yep. No, it's against Providence. That's Brian Wall, and he will leave DQ'd with 2. So just a big hustle there.
Well, they got it down to single digits now. Still got 3.5 minutes to go.
So I don't know if there's not an official timeout, but Ryan Miller's called his team over, wants to talk to him. And he has time to do so because he has to check a player in. So Whitlock will come in with 3 fouls as Brian Wall goes to the bench.
5 fouls on Providence in the quarter, none against the Highlanders.
Conrad knocks that one home. Got him with 13 unofficially. Down to 7 and 6. And a timeout on the floor. And who took that, Paul?
What's that?
Floyd Central took the timeout, so we will use that opportunity to take a brief timeout as well. More fourth quarter upcoming on Glycon.
people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
This segment brought to you by Priority Radiology in New Albany. You deserve to know better and sooner. So Floyd Central has cut it to 6 with 3:29 remaining. Providence with the ball. Driving is Lovin, and up, under, can't get it to go. So an empty possession as Conrad comes down with the rebound. Robertson looks to drive, kicks. Reed has it rejected into the front row. And striped shirts are having a conversation about it. And rushing will trigger. Drops it to Conrad. Cross court to Reed. Reed drives in traffic. It'll go. Reed with 16, cuts it to 4. The Floyd Central student section fired up. Now you know Providence is going to be very, very, very patient with this.
Look at the team fouls.
Yeah, team fouls. Floyd goes to the line on any foul. And
Providence takes 5. Yeah.
Providence takes 5.
So they can't stop the clock with a foul.
Nope. Nope, so Providence happy as a clam just to keep it going. And there's a foul, rushing. But as you said, it'll stop the clock, but unfortunately no chance to get the ball back.
Correct.
That's rushing. That's his 4th. So Floyd is going to have to turn Providence over. Otherwise, they can just hold. That's the one thing about this new foul rule that in end-of-game situations, I realize it may, it's going to reduce the number of hacks and stuff like that. Maybe some kids getting hurt, which is the whole reason for it. Now the trap comes, and the ball pops free. Conrad comes up with it, nearly has it knocked away. Now traffic, fouled. And that will give us an opportunity to go back and see that Conrad make from a little bit ago.
Big turnover.
Big turnover. No, excuse me, that was the make by Reed. That's Hesse's first. And Conrad at the line gets the first to go. And switches home the second as well. Hesse dribbles through, loses the ball. Conrad has it on the floor. Tried to call a timeout, but I think they're saying no. It is possession arrow to the Pioneers. We need that towel guy again. Providence, since they're on their end of the court, while Charlie Scott cleans things up again. A little impromptu meeting with Ryan Miller and company. So the possession arrow goes to the home team, but then will reset to Floyd Central.
Floyd Central has hit all 7 of their shots in the fourth quarter.
Ball into Levin. Gives it up. Gonna have to force a steal. Providence just happy as clams to try to dribble it out here. Lannon, ball off a kicked. That was Reed with the kick. Floyd will check in. Calvin Floyd will check in. Rushing checks out. Rushing playing with 4 fouls, so that's certainly in case of defense, but may have trouble getting him back in. Floyd Central has 1 timeout remaining. Providence 3, and Floyd immediately commits the foul. Carter Landon to trigger. Ball into Hesse.
They're trying to foul.
Yep, they're trying to foul is right. Stone. And now the double team comes. And I think they're going to say it's Conrad. If so, that's his 4th. So he's going to have to be careful. Team 3rd, but still precious seconds ticked off the clock. All inbounds, give and go. Floyd again tried to foul and weren't giving it to him. Hesse, and now they're going to whistle, and that's going to send Conrad to the bench, I believe. No. Sorry, it is on Calvin Floyd. That's his 3rd. And a timeout by Providence. So with that, we will step aside, take another brief timeout. We'll be back for the end of this one. We've got a good one from here at Providence on Glycod.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
.7 seconds left. Providence with the ball. Triggers into Levin. Guarded by Conrad. He can't foul. And Landon Reed does. That's his 3rd. Next foul will send Providence. No, that is the 5th.
It's
so
on the 5th.
Yep.
Yeah, on the 5th. Big free throws. Big free throws.
Big free throws from Noah Levin. He's got 19. Gets that first one. But Providence able to scour the clock of over 40 seconds. Well, really more than that. When Floyd finally realized they had to foul. And misses, so Floyd Central with the chance with 30 seconds to go, potentially to tie. Oh, ball knocked away into the hands of Providence. Great defensive play there. They're going to have to foul. Conrad doesn't want to. They hit Charlie Scott on the other end. He's fouled. He'll get to shoot 2. think we caught the end of that. We'll try to show you before Charlie Scott gets a chance to shoot this. So Rushing fouls out. DQ'd with 9 points on the evening. Charlie Scott eyes and gets the first one to go. That one will likely ice it, but we'll see. There's still 15 ticks left. This one would certainly make it an awfully tough road to hoe. And misses. Floyd's going to have to shoot quickly. Tristan Robertson, time's running out. Calvin Floyd now gives it up to Reed. Reed in traffic, off the front iron, put back, no good, and that will do it. Our final 60-56, as we've had a good one here tonight from Providence High School. Teams go to their respective benches, and Providence defeats Floyd Central 60-56. We want you to stay tuned for the post-game show as we've got that upcoming here on Glycon.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
Vaccines help fight infections. When your child gets vaccinated, their immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades their body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide your child with the best protection against serious diseases. The Clark County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, please visit clarkhealth.net. Clark County Health Department. Prevent, promote, protect.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
I'm your cat. And ever since you brought me home that day, I've been plotting to destroy you. This is a billion years of tiger DNA just ready to pounce. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, you could be coughing up the cash for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like meow.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
Tonight's postgame recap is brought to you by Jim Butner Auto in Clarksville, home of the best pre-owned car, truck, and SUV prices and selection in Southern Indiana. Jim Butner Auto, striving to keep you driving.
Our final here from Providence High School. Providence 60, Floyd Central 56. Reminder that tonight's scoreboard is presented by Clark County Health Department. Are you up to date on your immunizations? For scheduling and more info, contact them at 812-282-7521. That's 812-282-7521. Well, we will, due to raspy voices for a little bit from both of us, we will be a little brief on our recap here, but Coach, you know what? We ended up seeing a really good one. We weren't so sure. They're at as beginning of the fourth quarter. The lead, Elijah Fuller Tucker hit a three to make it a 20-point lead, and thought, boy, this one's going to really get away. And Floyd made a real
I've seen it
nice
happen.
run back.
I've seen it happen so many times. You got the lead like that, and you quit attacking the basket.
Right.
You quit attacking the basket and you turn the ball over. That's a recipe for disaster, and it almost was a disaster for Providence tonight.
They ended up pulling it out, and just the foul rule helped them out a little bit, and they ended up hitting some key fouls when they needed down the stretch, and that was enough to get them over the hump and give them that 60-56 win. Well, let's step aside, take another quick break. When we come back, we will have all the German American Bank stats for you. So stay tuned for that on Glycod.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
In one fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
Where's Cobra Kai?
What?
No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
We've always gone to Skyline. As soon as we get there, the girls run to make sure that we can get the counter. It's kind of neat for the kids to sit there and watch their food being made.
It's like right in front of you, showing kind of like how it's actually done. It's awesome because it's a Skyline thing.
Very, very, very awesome.
Where else can you go and play and entertain yourself and eat, you know?
Nobody has a counter like Skyline. It's just the best.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
So as we return to the post-game show here from Providence High School, where the Pioneers improve to 5-1 with the 62-56 win over Floyd Central. Floyd falling to 1-5. They host Bloomington South, so that's another toughie coming up tomorrow night. Providence off until next Tuesday, December 19th, where they will be at Holy Cross. It's time for our German American Bank stats. Now for a look at tonight's final numbers from German American Bank. They've been strengthening communities since 1910. Let's turn it over to Paul, and I will jump in if needed, but let him do the team stats.
I first of all, I have to apologize. This voice, it must have sounded terrible. Anyway, that being said, Floyd Central, 19 of 36. 53% shooting, which is really good.
Yeah.
3-point shooting, not so good. 3 of 9, 33%. 15 of 20 free throws, 75%. They doubled up on the rebounds of Providence with 26. Providence had 13. So we talked about that being a factor in the game, and it did play a part. I've got Providence shooting 23 of 39, 59%. Did you get that? Floyd Central shot 53 and Providence shot 59. So really accuracy. 3-point shooting for Providence, 5 of 7, 71%. Oh, no. Correct that. 8 of 10, 80%. Free throws, 6 of 12, 50%. I had them, like I said, with 13 rebounds and just 8 turnovers.
All right, so those are your team statistics, and then let's try to briefly go through our scoring. First for Floyd Central in the loss, they were paced by a pair. Brock Conrad had 16, as did Landon Reed, the freshman. Nathan Rushing followed with 9, 6 for Jackson Stone, 4 for Calvin Floyd, 2 apiece, and 1 point for Austin Cardwell in the first half on a made free throw. The Pioneers were paced by Noah Lovin and his 20. Quentin Hesse had 19. Who's up next? 5 for Elijah Fuller Tucker. 4 from Carter Lannon. 3 from Preston Kempf on a made three-pointer in the first half. And then 2 apiece for Brian Wall, Bryson Whitlock, and Charlie Scott. And I'm trying to think if I missed it. Did I miss a free throw there at the end by Charlie Scott? Actually, he may have actually had 3. You know what? He did. I think he may have actually had 3. But anyway, those were very unofficial. So as always, I apologize to the players if I got your final score number wrong there, as trying to do that on the fly. But those are our German American Bank statistics for the night. And we thank them for that. German American Bank, they've been strengthening communities since 1910. Let's step aside. When we return, we will get you the most outstanding players from both teams and wrap things up from here at Providence High School on Glycod.
You never know who you're going to run into at a Skyline. I moved to Cincinnati, and I was playing in bands. I met Michael, and we've been playing and writing music ever since. We live 300 feet from a Skyline, and we go there constantly.
And I'm sure there have been multiple times where we've gone before a show and then after the show. Any time for us is Skyline time.
It has a feeling kind of like those mom and pop diners, also like a deep charm for me.
It's just good hangs there at Skyline.
Homeowners, I wanted to apologize because we made a billboard that said affordable monthly payments, and I didn't explain that to everybody what that meant. So now I'm going to show you guys how much of affordable monthly payment really is. So we check this out right here. If you have a $10,000 roof project, all right, you got $10,000, okay, it is only $107 a month, okay? And let's say that you have a $15,000 roof project. I'm gonna write it here. It is only $161 a month.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
With cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever, the Clark County Health Department offers PulsePoint. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org, Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today. When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
Time for tonight's Most Outstanding Players. Tonight's Most Outstanding Players are presented by Skyline Chili. Visit them at 3505 Grant Line Road in New Albany. It's Skyline time. And for those, we'll turn it back over to Coach Paul Love. Coach, your thoughts on our most outstanding players?
Yeah, I think you said it best a little while ago. He brought his lunch pail to the game. Brock Conrad for the Floyd Central Highlanders. With all those rebounds that we talk, we don't keep individual rebounds, but I know he probably had half of them if you ask me. But really gallant effort on his part. What do you have, 15 points?
16 unofficially,
16 unofficially, okay.
Yep.
So turning over to Providence, again, when they needed something to happen, they put the ball in the hands of Noah Lovin. I think he ended up with 20. He didn't score much in that last quarter. I think he had 20 at the end of three quarters possibly. But, once again, he's their team captain, if you ask me.
Yep.
Like I said, when they want something to happen, he's got the ball.
Absolutely. So our most outstanding players again for Floyd Central, Brock Conrad in the loss and Noah Lovin in the Providence victory tonight. Tonight's most outstanding players presented by Skyline Chili. Visit them at 3505 Grant Line Road in New Albany. It's Skyline time. Let's take one more look at our upcoming schedule, and I misspoke earlier, actually, when I said we had a game on the 19th, the Central Kentucky game. That was not correct. So we will be off until December 29th. There is some coverage of Louisville basketball over from Eastern High School in Louisville, but also this side of the river, the Silver Creek Holiday Tournament consolation game at 6 p.m., championship immediately following. Game 1 on December 29th, live from Silver Creek High School. That is always a fantastic atmosphere for both those games. So chance to see Providence again, and already seen Silver Creek thus far this year. And
Todd, that's the longest ongoing tournament in the state of Indiana.
Yep.
With the same four teams.
Right. Yep, sure is. And it's usually it is such a nice atmosphere, and it's great that all 4 teams participate and want to be there and get some good games in. So looking forward to that. Well, Coach, I don't know how much voice you might have left to do it, but any thoughts on putting a bow on this one tonight?
Well, I think Ryan Miller, coach of Providence, has got some things to talk about as far as down the stretch.
Right.
How you handle down the stretch.
Yep.
They did not shoot the ball well at all in the fourth quarter. They turned it over, and it almost came back to bite them. So, but on the other hand, Coach White, boy, what a nice effort they gave tonight, I thought.
Yeah.
Several players with good scoring nights, and they should walk out of here proud, I think.
Yeah, that both teams, I think, and that's one of those. It's early season, but you would think Floyd Central might be able to look back on this one and say, okay, that's how we got to play when it's down the stretch. Even though you can't come back from 20 down to win it, they got it to 3 and had a chance to tie and just couldn't do it and ends up losing by 4. So good effort by both teams. Well, that's going to do it for us this evening. Again, our final scoreboard reads Providence 60, Floyd Central 56. We'd like to thank Ted Leeser and the Providence Pioneers for hosting us here the last 2 nights, actually, but tonight. And want to say thank you as well to executive producer Steve Bird, to our camera operator Will Harper tonight. For Coach Paul Love, I'm Dr. Todd Carter signing off, saying good night, God bless, Merry Christmas. We'll see you at the holiday tournament before the new year. And so we'll catch you next time on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Interstate Batteries Southern Indiana High School Basketball. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952. Tonight's game was brought to you by Jim Butner Auto Group, Southern Indiana's top choice for buying a pre-owned vehicle. Mack Construction, experience, reputation, solutions. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, he puts you in good hands. Clark County Health Department, prevent, promote, protect. Centra Credit Union, centered around you. State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. By German American Bank, Skyline Chili, Clark County Youth Services, Northside Security, and Call's Body Shop.
Visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.